Rush fans, what's up? What happened on Friday Night SmackDown? For September 19th, 2025, the show opened up with Brock Lesnar coming out. Michael Cole was going to go backstage, conduct an interview with him, but Brock intercepted him on the rampway, carried him around ring. And then just dropped him in the corner. Then at this point, Corey Graves got in to try to help Michael Cole and got F5 twice. Then Brock got a hold of the camera. That was cool. He said, John Cena will open the pay-per-view tomorrow night. I'm going to take you out. I like that. That was an intense promo for Brock Lesnar. I can't believe Brock and Cena's going to open up a pay-per-view. It was like always the main event. So that's like a unique, rare thing that's going to happen. The opening match was for the women's tag team titles. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defended against Chelsea Green, Alba Fire. I love Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss double teams. Like a leg trip, followed up by Rolling Thunder by Alexa Bliss. Man, Chelsea Green stomped Alexa Bliss's face right into the middle turnbuckle. That was brutal looking. Charlotte got in, cartwheel, clothesline, Alba Fire down, pump kicked Chelsea Green off the apron to the floor. Picked up Alba Fire and just lit her up with chops, like maybe like a dozen in a row. Then Charlotte and Alexa had Twisted Bliss on one of them. Charlotte speared the other one to keep the titles. Quick match, nothing very exciting happened. Your second match, open challenge for the United States Championship. Sami Zayn defended against Carmelo Hayes, who accepted the open challenge last week. Great match these guys put on. Wow, back and forth. Sami had top rope tornado DDT planted Carmelo Hayes. Had a top rope fist drop. Bounced off the ropes to do that neat frog. And when he turns around, he delivers a clothesline. Carmelo Hayes intercepted that with that amazing arm drag takedown face buster he does so smoothly. Code breaker. There's a cool sequence. Carmelo Hayes went for a frog splash. Sami got the knees up. Jumped up. Went for a Lua kick. Carmelo Hayes jumped right up. Intercepted that with a super kick. Sami landed in the corner, ran out of the corner. Alua kicked Carmelo Hayes into a corner, who came back out of that corner for a super kick. That was an awesome sequence. Sami had a blue thunder bomb, and I thought that was it, but Carmelo Hayes kicked out. Sami went for a second blue thunder bomb. Carmelo Hayes countered that with a code breaker, then bounced off the ropes with a clothesline, leveled Sami, and then went for his top rope scissors kick. Sami moved out of the way. Blue Thunder Bomb is still United States Champion, Sami Zayn. Your main event matchup wasn't even a match, honestly. Before I get into that, which was sad, they should have had a 4 match. But no, let's do a contract sign. But anyways, Axiom and Nate Fraser came out, and they were going to wrestle a tag team. But Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and the Oracle Paul Heyman, who returned tonight, attacked them, beat them up, and then Nick Dallas came out and said, no, I promised these fans a tag match. I'm going to deliver on my promise to the fans. So you guys show up on my show to cause mayhem, you're going to wrestle. So you're facing those two guys. The bell rings, Dave Fraser, Exxon, just took it to Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, folks, like 5 minutes straight with speed moves, running at them, hitting them with DDTs, drop kicks, Phoenix splashes. Shining Wizards just taking it right to them until Axiom came off the top rope and Braun Breaker just caught him and slammed him down. Then Nate Fraser came off the top rope and Bronson Reed delivered a power slam to meet him. Axiom went to break up the pin, got speared by Breaker. Your winners, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. It was not a quick match, but I love the 5 minutes offense from Nathan Fraser and Axiom and a sequence of maneuvers taking it to those guys. After the match, the Usos showed up at the Titantron. Apparently they're at a live show somewheres and vowed that tomorrow night at WrestlePalooza they're going to defeat Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. And I noticed during the rest of the show, Michael Cole and The Miz, who joined him on commentary because Corey Graves got F5 twice in the opening segment of the show, to replace him on commentary, kept talking about when's Roman Reigns coming back? When's Roman Reigns coming back? When's Roman Reigns coming back? And it won't surprise me he comes back to one night because they kept talking about it all night long. Your main event was the contract signed between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, which supposedly supposed to main event the pay-per-view. After the contract signing, McIntyre hit button Cody Rhodes, pummeled him in the corner outside the ring by a barricade with just punches. Then went to Claymore like through the announce table, which he did a few weeks ago. Then he stopped. He said, no, I want you 100%. So you won't whine and complain when I beat you tomorrow night. You weren't 100%. He goes to leave. Cody Rhodes attacks him. The show ends with them brawling. The only match announced for next week is Mia Yim and D-Fab is going to take on Kaden James and Julia on a tag match. Solo Sikoa, 2 weeks now, he talks about how if Tola Tonga, the new guy, Tala Tonga, and Jeff Cobbs helps him out, he will help them out in return. This bloodline thing is dead. It's dead now. It was cool to start with, but it's like 5-6 years now. There's nothing new, exciting you can do with it, right? Just get rid of this bloodline once and for all. Let them go do something else with their careers. And honestly, seeing him like talk about each member of the group, and if you help me out, I'll help you out. Like, you ain't gonna help them out. They're just gonna benefit him. That's all. Have you noticed something? Every time Sami Zayn now has been backstage talking about this United States Open Challenge, how he wants to face people that he's never faced before, like Rey Fenix, Camille Hayes. Have you noticed a certain wrestler backstage shown like way off in the distance? If you know who I'm talking about, let me know below in the comments. And I know who it is, and every time they bring him back, he wins the United States title, then loses it a few months later. That's a hint. Nia Jax came out and said the reason why she attacked Tiffany Stratton and Jay Gaudreau after the match last week was because she should be the one to take Tiffany's title away from her. Then Jay Gaudreau came out. They argued. Tiffany Stratton came out. Then Jade and Tiffany double-teamed Nia Jax. And they started fighting each other. Nia Jax started fighting them. Nick Dawes came out and said, enough. A freeway for the Women's Championship is going to happen. I won't tell you when just yet. That might be next week, might be the week after, might be the next pay-per-view. But in order for this match to happen, the three of you will have to do that no contact clause where they can't touch each other until the match. And you say if you do, you're out of the match. That's a cool stipulation. I like that. They showed more dissension within the Street Profits. They were backstage. Ford said, I'm going to go talk with Nick Dawes and get us a tag team title shot. As he goes to leave, Bo Dallas walks up to Dawkins. He says, I saw you wanted to say something, but your expression showed me that I'm getting to you, that he's the weakest link of the team, you're the strongest one, blah, blah, blah. Montez Ford overheard this, attacked Bo Dallas. And then Eric Rowan, I don't know where he came from, just attacked the Profits, laid him out backstage. And they left. I did see the way Dawkins' expression when Ford said, I'll go get us a tag team title match. I think when this is going to happen, it's going to be Dawkins that turns heel. What if Dawkins joins the Wyatt Six? That might be interesting. I didn't think about that. Let me know below in the comments. Do you think if they break up the Profits, will he join the Wyatt Six? Will that benefit him as a single superstar? And will Ford and Dawkins have a great feud, maybe leading up to WrestleMania for the big send-off on it. That was really it for segments. Oh, yeah, and there was a lame segment with R-Truth telling the Motor City Machine Guns, the LWO heels, like, hey, tune into ESPN for the pay-per-view, and you can do this with your cell phone if you're sticking in a toaster and all this stuff. Like, it was lame. The fans, you could tell, were like, what is this, right? Like, why are they putting this on TV, right? It was hard to watch. I like R-Truth and the people shown, but this segment did not work with those people in it at all. So WrestlePalooza, it's going to open up with Brock Lesnar and John Cena. It's going to end with Cody Rhodes and McIntyre for the Universal Undisputed Championship. And the match before that would be the Raw's main event match, which is going to be CM Punk and AJ Lee against Rollins and Becky Lynch, which should be for the titles, if you think about it. The titles should be on the line, but I guess they're not going to be. That would have been making it more interesting to watch if the belts were on the line. There you have it, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.